What has the SHSAT been designed to test? What constructs and what content? If you can answer that question.
Mr. Wallack?
Yes. So the test is designed to test a number of different concepts and constructs. But overall, and I know that you've looked at the test in great detail, it is designed to test some advanced language skills, but in a way that's meant to differentiate among the very top performers in those fields, and the same with mathematics. And so logical thinking and computational skills, but again, trying to differentiate among the very top range. And so they're asking questions that are designed to do that, which means they're tricky questions that are meant to, in some ways, test the ability of a student to navigate tricky questions and answer them.
Has this test been validated to determine whether, in fact, it validly tests those constructs and whether it validly tests the content that you have asserted is being tested?
So the Department of Education has undertaken efforts to ensure that the test can do what it's designed to do. But I think what we're coming here before you to say is that we believe that there are better and fairer ways of determining which students are most likely to succeed in the specialized high schools.
So my understanding is that if this test was validated once upon a time in the early 70s, or actually before that, there was a version of this being given before Hector Calandra, that information seems not to be available. Do you have any idea who did the validation studies and how extensive they were? Do you have any data on that?
I don't have data on original studies about the test from the 1970s. I think it's been reported that the Department of Education did look at the test more recently. And again, what we found is that the test does what it's designed to do, but does not answer the larger question of whether there are better and fairer ways using multiple measures to identify talented and capable students throughout the 5 boroughs that are just as likely or more likely to succeed in the specialized high schools.
And one final question. I know that you have been modifying the test over time. Please explain how that is happening, who's actually writing these questions, and what efforts are taken to sort of revalidate the exam, and by whom?
So recently, we actually contract with a vendor to design the test, as we do with many of our assessments. Over the last couple of years, we made some changes, removing some categories of questions and modifying others in an attempt to make the test more reflective of what's taught in our middle schools. This was part of our effort, which the Chancellor and Deputy Chancellor Robinson have described, to try to make this current system a little bit better and fairer. And we asked our vendor to do that. And what we found is that despite the changes in those tests, we didn't see changes in outcomes. And that's part of why